According to the Drug Enforcement Agency, legalizing adult-use cannabis can help grow the black market.
Target 7's Stella Sun looks into the unintended consequences that can come from this and how the state is working to try and prevent it from happening.
With a stroke of a pen, Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham legalized recreational cannabis.
11,000 new jobs, $100 million in revenue.
It's expected to become a budding industry in New Mexico, like it has in other states.
It's a billion-dollar industry, I think, at this point in Colorado.
But Wendy Rower with the Denver Drug Enforcement Agency says the grass isn't always greener for states legalizing recreational pot.
It does provide an opportunity for criminal organizations to come in and exploit the legalization. The state does not benefit from that in the way of tax revenue at all. And what it does bring in is other crime.
She says the Colorado cannabis market is saturated, so highly sophisticated criminal organizations are setting up shop there, then crossing state lines.
Almost all of the black market marijuana that is grown here goes out of state.
And there are lots of lessons to be learned from other states, what to do and what not to do.
Ben Luinger is with the New Mexico Cannabis Chamber of Commerce, a group that advocates for recreational cannabis. He says Governor Lujan Grisham convened a working group to travel to states with legalized marijuana to hash out the pros and cons.
What happened is you had too much cannabis for the market, and it just dumped into the illicit market, eventually made its way across the country.
Luinger says in some other states, there were no limits to plant counts. But New Mexico's law does have limits. This as a way for the state to stem the growth of the illicit market. But Rower says another unintended consequence to legalizing is a crime that follows the organized black market groups.
We've even seen instances of human smuggling where they'll bring individuals in to work at these grows and basically have them work as more or less indentured servants.
But most often, the Denver DEA sees cases of financial or mortgage fraud. Only time will tell if legalization will cause any problems in New Mexico. But right now, we're already seeing some of the benefits. Less than a year out and the work is well underway, creating jobs from the seed to the sale.
We start the plants, we grow the plants, we harvest the plants, we produce products with the plants, and then we sell them.
Medical marijuana companies like the North Valley's Everest Apothecary are already preparing for new customers.
I've heard projections of 11,000 new jobs, and I think that that's right on, or maybe even a little bit low.
And Everest COO Trishelle Kirk says their jobs younger generations want.
We have a lot of talent here. We have a lot of people that have a lot to give with technical knowledge and experience, and to get those people excited and give them an opportunity to build their own business is just huge for our state.
And she believes those jobs can also help get people out of a life of crime.
This is a job now, but it could be a career, and you can support your family and you can invest in your community.
For Target 7, I'm Stella Sun, KOAT Action 7 News.
The state expects to begin allowing sales of recreational cannabis in April.